Okay, so I'm sure you're probably wondering why I wanted to focus this whole course around Instagram. So I thought I'd film a quick video to answer that question. So basically, the answer has two parts. First is that I completely understand that branding can feel like this big, overwhelming, intimidating process. And so basically, I just wanted to make it easier because I'm so passionate about helping you build your brand. And like I said in the welcome, I believe so strongly in the difference that a good brand can make. So I really don't want like being intimidated or overwhelmed or stressed out to stop you from moving forward and increasing your impact through your brand. So by focusing on just one platform, we can go through the whole branding process. I can still teach you like everything that goes on behind building a brand in the same framework as everybody else, but you just do it on a smaller, more manageable scale. So instead of trying to think about literally every touch point of your brand, from your website to your signage to your packaging to contracts and like literally everything, we can just ease that overwhelm and put all those tasks on hold. Let's not even think about your website. Let's not even think about anything else. And we'll just get the foundations of your brand really, really right and apply them to one super powerful touch point before we move on to anything else. And that being a powerful touch point leads into the second part of the answer, which is that Instagram is so powerful as a tool right now. And I think it's one of the most powerful engagement tools you could be using as a brand and a business. There are 3.2 billion social media users worldwide. So that is about 40% of the entire world's population who are online, engaging with brands every day. They're commenting, they're having DMs, they're liking stuff, they're clicking through. And so if you aren't active on social media, you're missing out on like a huge potential market for your business, and you're minimizing the impact that you're working to create essentially, because you're missing out on all those people who could be transformed by your business and what you're doing. So the point is that 70% of these social media users are looking up brands on Instagram. And I feel like we've all done it. Like I do this all the time. I hear about a business from a friend, or I interact with it somehow in person. Like maybe I see them at a market, or they're in the supermarket, or I don't know, they're at some sort of networking event that I'm at, for example. And so I look them up on Instagram. I'm going to read their profile. I scroll through their feed a little bit. I might tap through a few stories if they've got any at the moment. And if their message is super clear and I like what they're about, then I'm going to give them a follow. And then if they stay consistent and cohesive and they've got engaging content all the time that pops up on my feed every so often, then eventually one day when I need that product or service, they are going to be the brand that comes to mind straight away. And so I'm going to purchase from them. And it makes sense, right? It's just easy. And so that is the power of what an aligned and empowered and amplified online presence can do. And so that is why I've chosen to focus this whole thing on Instagram, because firstly, like I said, I really just want to make this easy and approachable and manageable for you so that you can just get started. And also, Instagram is the perfect medium for that. It's visual, it's engaging, it's perfect for communicating with your audience. So that is why we're doing Instagram. I hope that answered your question, and let's kick into the rest of it.